Hey guys, welcome back to Kuma Reviews. We're taking a look at Hot Toys' Rocket. This is from his appearance in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This also works as his in-game model. The Hot Toys in-game version, exact same outfit, comes with one less face, different gun. So, taking a look, really quick at Rocket himself. His height, really short compared to other Hot Toys, about 6¼ inches tall. Again, this is the deluxe version, so it comes with a few more accessories than the regular version. So he's got his armor, as well as the rocket pack, 2 guns, a variety of hands, different feet, in case you want them like hanging off somebody's back, things like that, a yelling face, baby Groot, which is on his stand there. He has 2 little pegs under his feet, as well as a really huge gun right there. Now, in terms of the difference between this and the regular release, I know that the alternate face is included with the deluxe version, and outside of that, I believe they're 1-for-1. And just really quick, getting him on a turnstile here. Sure it's focused. Give you guys a roundabout. Really good stuff. This is obviously a lot more toy-like than a lot of the human characters and things like that because it's based on a CG raccoon, but at the same time it's a really good detailed piece. Now let's dig into it. And here he is, next to Hot Toys' Infinity War Thor. Really good scaling between the two. And Thor is about 12.25 inches tall. Or again, Rocket, 6¼ inches. So good size discrepancy between him and the human characters. Let's take a look over his articulation here. The head on the ball joint, so you've got that 360 there, you've got some up and down movement. There's some movement where the neck meets that clavicle area, actually a good amount because this is all cloth here and it's a bit flexible. So decent downwards, good upwards. Shoulders, outward swing. Swing it around. No bicep swivel, but the swivel is here on the elbow. Single jointed elbow, but still goes farther than that 90 degrees. Now the wrist, just swivel, and then the peg can move them in and out, one direction. Now taking a look at the waist articulation, there is some crunch forward and back, but this is all one cloth piece, so it does restrict it a bit. Got swivel. Thighs, and I love that they have this stretchy material in between. I wish they would have done this with like Thor itself, cut out some of the pleather or whatever and added some of this material to give more leeway. So it kicks back, but at the same time the general movement is pretty good, especially for a full body cloth character like this. Alright, knees, can't tell whether they're single jointed or double jointed since there is the cloth there, but about 90 degrees. Feet, front, back, let's check out. Not really any tilt, to be honest with you. And these just peg in, so there's really no room for it to tilt besides the fact that it just rocks in there or whatever. So don't go in like it's a ball joint because you'll actually break it at the peg. And there's the articulation. Now let's take a look at the alternate head. It just pops right off. And pops on. And these whiskers, you can't adjust them, brush them, just to straighten them out. Mine are all kind of out of whack. Might have to do something with that before the gallery so he's not looking too super screwed up, but it's what it is. At least it's easy to adjust. And in fact, let's give you guys a close-up of the alternate head. Now, the reason I chose this over the in-game one, even though it's the same costume, is because the in-game only comes with this yelling face, and for my display, I prefer not to have him just with that yell all the time, because I display him in museum poses, so he looks kind of weird just standing there in an A stance yelling at nothing. It looks literally crazy. Now we'll take a look at his armor and rocket pack. Start by unpegging this. That's just 2 pegs in the back there. And I forgot, the tail is on a ball joint, so there is movement there. Okay. Now, I actually pop the shoulders off the ball joints, really easy, small ball joints, and then take this piece, because it's a bit bendable, and just work it around. And that's really easy for me. Some people may be able to manipulate the arms and move them around and kind of put it on like an actual backpack. Me, I haven't found much success that way, so it's what it is. All right, so you've got these 2 pegs, and then you'll notice that that part has holes in it. It comes with this piece here, which pegs into those holes as well as these pegs, so get that on. And then this, it's easy to find the spot because of the shape. Then the backpack, thrusters down. Make sure that's as tight as possible. And there's that. Short from the back as well. And here's the baby Groot that it comes with. Hot Toys also did a 1-1. I think it's around 6 inches in itself. Baby Groot fully articulated and stuff like that. The Deluxe comes with the different outfits and things. But this is just a little static statue. It comes with a little stand that you can peg it on, peg it off, or unpeg. Now, this is supposed to also come with a clip that clips onto Rocket's shoulder and pegs into his feet, so you can kind of have him setting on Rocket's back. But mine did not come with it, but to be honest with you, this was $120 shipped for me. The clip was the last thing on my mind, since everything else is complete, perfect, etc., etc. Alright guys, in closing this out, I've got him holding his BFG. Make sure that he's over to the right side so that it doesn't get lost in the logos and things like that. As well as one of the smaller guns, flare type gun, triple barrel blaster. He's freaking crazy. So that's one thing I like about Rocket. In terms of the Guardians of the Galaxy figures, I'll get Team Groot. I believe that comes in a couple of days. But outside of that, love the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, but don't really like them enough to drop $200 and $300 per character and things like that. I'm much more of an Avengers guy, and honestly, it's him and Team Groot's interaction with Thor that really made me want to get those two in particular. But anyway, this has been Rocket, his appearance, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Of course, this is a Hot Toy 1/6 scale, full-on figure, no statue or anything like that. Check out the full breakdown and gallery on kumastyle.com. I love when you guys read the articles. Check out my pictures, let me know what you think of that stuff. And as for this review, as always, like, share, subscribe. I appreciate your support, and see you next time.